They always say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. It's not just a man, really. Basically, the way to everybody's heart is through their taste buds. Really, taste buds are the most important thing. So I always think it's so great to have some gifts around the holidays that you can give to anyone that you know they're going to love, that are going to be sure hits, something you can give a teacher, something you can give your sister, something you can give someone in your family or someone you barely know you just want to say thank you to. I love this popcorn. So this is popcorn that's done by a small company. They're gourmet. They grow their own organic popcorn in the Carolinas. This was started by a woman who just started experimenting and creating amazing gourmet different popcorns in her kitchen, and she did it for 2 years. Then all her friends were going, hey, when are you going to sell this? It's amazing. So as a small business, I love supporting other small businesses, and this is an amazing small business. This is gourmet, small batch, so fresh, so good. You ever notice that when you get things that are made in huge quantities, it's just not as good? And I always use the analogy of you go to a wedding dinner, right? Reception, and there's 300 people there, and they're serving filet, which sounds really good until you get the filet. And then you're going, this doesn't really, why doesn't this, right? Anything in huge, it's just different. This is small batch, small company, gourmet, highest quality ingredients. I mean, it tastes like someone came to your house and made it that day. That's how good it is. And these are the best gift ideas because they're so yummy. So here's the 3 flavors. This one is a cranberry walnut. So for someone who wants a real holiday flavor and for someone who doesn't like overly sweet, if you're someone going, you know what, I love sweet, but maybe I'm not a chocolate person or I'm just not into the overly sweet, cranberry walnut. This is going to be really, really good. It has a little bit of chocolate, but not too much. And it's not going to be, I think, as much on the sweet side, although it is very sweet, I'm just telling you. But I think for the person who likes a little more subtlety, a little more festive, the cranberries are festive, the walnuts are festive. It's so holiday, it's so different, right? Who's ever had cranberry walnut popcorn? I had not before I tried this, and it's amazing. Then we have my favorite, cinnamon bourbon pecan. Now this is funny because I've never had bourbon in my entire life, but if it tastes like this, it's probably a good thing I never started because I wouldn't be able to quit drinking it. Cinnamon bourbon pecan. This is the yummiest, nutty, caramely flavor ever. I could live on it. It's my favorite thing in the entire world. And then kind of like this, but with cashews and the chocolate. I'm very expressive physically when I talk about flavors here. This is the reindeer crunch, which I absolutely, absolutely love. So you can see there's cashews, there's big pieces of chocolate, there's caramel. It's so good. So now when you show up at someone's door for the holidays, instead of giving them a bottle of wine, and a bottle of wine is nice, but I never know what they like. It's really complicated. And then I feel like maybe I should have spent more, I don't know. I love giving them this because everyone loves this. I love the fact that it comes festive. I love the fact that it's ready to go. You can put a bow on it and you're done. You can show up at the door. Thank you so much for having me over. It was so sweet of you. I'm so happy to be here. Merry Christmas. How great is that? Someone that you work with, someone that goes out of their way for you all year. Maybe it's someone who does your nails or helps with the kids. Maybe it is, you're one of those families that loves to give a lot of gifts, right? So even if you're giving them to your sister and you know that she wants she wants this bag, she wants this scarf, but you want to get her more gifts, you know this is going to be the hit. Everybody's going to have their hands in this. It's going to be one of the best things ever. So I love these kinds of gifts around the holiday. I am so happy that we had to open these up to try them so we can all eat them. David is really bummed because he's holding the camera and he can't eat right now. Sorry, David. But as soon as we're done with this, then we're going to start eating this. So I'm not eating on camera and being offensive. As soon as we're done with this, this is going to be open season. We're going to put it on the island in the kitchen, and it's just going to be a free-for-all. So if you want a festive holiday, give them something super festive, super gourmet, and super yummy.